Welcome to the ACM Digital Library Training Series, a series of short video tutorials about the ACM Digital Library. This video is about the ACM Guide to Computing Literature and ACM Digital Library profile pages. The Digital Library is comprised of two databases in one. The first is a full-text article database, and the second is a comprehensive bibliographic database called the ACM Guide to Computing Literature, also known as the Guide. The Guide is the world's largest bibliographic database or index dedicated to covering computing literature, with approximately 2.5 million publication records from over 5,000 publishers. The Guide tracks cumulative bibliographic data at the article, publication, author, and institutional levels. It is important to note that the Guide includes results from across the entire universe of computing publishers and not just from ACM. Each time you perform a search on the digital library, you have the option of searching only the full-text contents or searching the full-text contents and the ACM Guide to Computing Literature. By clicking on this link, you can choose to expand your results to include the ACM Guide to Computing Literature. You can then choose to toggle between the full-text plus guide results and full-text results only. Please note that whenever you perform a basic search for the first time in a web session, the default results will be the full-text articles only. Each article and publication record in the digital library includes an up-to-date summary of the article's bibliographic data. Let's take a look. This is an ACM article citation page. Every article and publication record in the ACM Digital Library has a page similar to this. This page shows the article's publication information and updated bibliographic statistics. Here are the bibliographic statistics that are being tracked for each article and publication record in the ACM Digital Library. You can always view definitions for the bibliometric terms by clicking on the bibliometrics link. All bibliometric statistics in the ACM Digital Library are continually updated. Now let's take a look at how this bibliographic information is being tracked at the author level. Let's use Leslie Lamport, the 2013 Turing Award winner, as an example. Here is the author profile page for Leslie Lamport. The author profile page provides a continually updated snapshot of an individual's career contributions to the field of computing research. Here is where the author can choose to upload their picture, contact information, and link to their faculty page. Here are various institutions this author has been affiliated with during his publishing career. Each of these links will take us to an institutional profile page. We'll take a look at an example of an institutional profile page a little bit later in this session. Here is where we find the author's continually updated historical publication statistics. Any prominent ACM awards or designations this person has been given appear here. Mr. Lamport has been named an AM Turing Award winner and ACM Fellow. The author profile page includes all of the works authored by this individual, including those from the Guide Index. This search box allows you to perform a keyword search from the publication data and abstracts content for this author. You can refine the search results for this author according to their role on the article by clicking the links here. By clicking on the link here, you can bring up a list of all of the other authors this author has been published with. Each one of these links will direct you to the author page for that individual. The subject areas link will take you to a word cloud of the computing subject areas this author has been published the most in. The larger the type for the subject, the more prominent it is in their published research. Clicking on each one of these subjects will take you to a shorter list of articles in that particular subject within this author's published works. By clicking on the Keywords link, you can view a list of author-provided keywords most related to his or her published works. By clicking on a keyword, you can then see a more focused list of this author's published articles that are related to that word. The author profile page also includes an affiliation history. These are links to every institution that this author has been affiliated with according to their publication data in the Guide to Computing Literature. Here is an example of an institutional profile page. Similar to the author profile page, the institutional profile page includes a summary of an institution's publication history for computing. The digital library includes institutional profiles for universities, corporations, and other research institutions. There are more than 16,000 institutional profile pages in the ACM Digital Library. The About tab shows a general summary of this institution's contribution to computing research and contains key bibliometric information taken from the Guide to Computing Literature. The information provided in the institutional profile relates only to works published while an author was affiliated with this institution. This bar chart shows the trends in total number of articles published by this institution over time. Similar to the author profile, the institutional profile tracks ongoing bibliometric information for all authors who were affiliated with the institution at time of publication. This hyperlinked word cloud shows all of the major computing subjects in which this institution has published articles. Each of the links in this word cloud will direct the user to specific articles published in that subject by authors affiliated with the institution at the time of publication. At the bottom of the institutional profile page, you will find a citation list of the most downloaded articles published by this institution in the past 6 weeks, and the most cited articles historically. These lists are updated regularly. By clicking on the Award Winners tab, you can find all authors who have ever been affiliated with this institution, who have also been granted ACM awards. The Authors tab will show a list of authors who have published articles available in the digital library while they were affiliated with this institution. This list is automatically sorted by number of articles. Clicking on the author's last name will direct you to that author's profile page. Clicking on the page count will take you to a list of that author's articles that are available in full text in the digital library. The Collaborative Institutions tab will show you the other institutions that this institution has published articles with, while both had authors affiliated with them. Clicking on an institution name will take you to that institutional profile page. Clicking on the page count will take you to a list of the articles published by authors affiliated with both institutions during the time of publication. The Publication Archive tab will provide links to the articles published by this institution by publication type and title. For example, here are links to articles published by this institution in ACM conference proceedings. The ACM SIGs tab will show the articles published by this institution broken down by the ACM Special Interest Groups, or SIG, that sponsored them. And clicking on the Papers tab will take you to a listing of all articles published by authors while affiliated with this institution at time of publication. This concludes the training session. Thank you for watching this video in the ACM Digital Library Training Series.